Hi guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Mighty Man United Football Manager YouTube series. As you can see from the Luke Shaw injury in the first episode, he's out for 4 weeks with broken ribs. So it could be better, but also could be worse as well, so I'm not too bothered about that. We've got cover in Daily Blind, so it's not too bad. So let's move on to the first game of this episode, which is the first leg of the Champions League qualifier against Fenerbahce. Okay guys, this is the team that I'm going to field in the first leg of the Champions League qualifier against Fenerbahce. Slightly rotated the lineup, brought a few players in that are low on match sharpness to try and get them a bit of match experience really. So in goal we've got David De Gea, right back Matteo Darmian, centre backs Chris Smalling and Dragovic again, left back Daily Blind to cover for the Luke Shaw injury. The centre of midfield we've got Morgan Schneiderlin and Bastian Schweinsteiger. On the right, Adnan Januzaj. The left, Jesse Lingard, and through the middle, Hakan Çalhanoğlu and Anthony Martial. And on the bench we've got Sergio Romero, Marouane Fellaini, Ander Herrera, Juan Mata, Lucas Lima, Memphis Depay and Marcus Rashford. So let's get into the game. Okay, the game is kicked off. Fenerbahce kicking off, shooting from left to right. Relatively quiet start to the game again. First 3 games has been very little action in the first 25 minutes or so. Only one shot on goal in the first 25 minutes. Poor ball from Fenerbahce. David De Gea picks it up. Header won by Martial. Çalhanoğlu. Schweinsteiger gets tackled. It's Daily Blind. Jesse Lingard. Schweinsteiger. Çalhanoğlu gives the ball away. Very poor pass. And Fenerbahce are in here. It's a good save from De Gea, but they've followed up with a rebound and gone 1-0 up. Very poor start. I think I'll assertively tell them to demand more. I'm also going to change it to attacking to try and get a few more chances created. It's Swazzled. That's Robin Van Persie, ex-Manchester United player obviously. Give it away. It's Markovic into the box and Van Persie puts his new team 2-0 up against Manchester United. Very poor start to this game. I think I might have to make a change or two at half time. Very disappointing. I'm going to bring on Ander Herrera for Schneiderlin. I think I'll change it as well. I'll play Schneiderlin as a deep line playmaker and Herrera as the advanced playmaker. Looking for a much better second half here, please, boys. Change this to very fluid, try and get a bit more out of them. It's Darmian with the throw-in. That's Ander Herrera. Springs it upfield to Anthony Martial. Inside the box. Martial saved by the goalkeeper. Picked up by Jesse Lingard, who just hits it straight at the defender. I'm going to make another change here. We need to try and get at least one goal back. I'm going to bring on Depay for Lingard. hopefully he can make an impact. Well, there's a goal back. Scored by Daley Blind, of all people. So it was Calhanoglu with a free kick. Sprung it into the box and Daley Blind at the back post to send it home. That's one goal back. Calhanoglu with a free kick. Gives it to Dragovic. Back to Calhanoglu. Schweinsteiger into the box for Memphis Depay. Puts it wide. I'm now going to put this onto Overload just to try and get the second goal back. Conscious that Fenerbahce have now got 2 away goals against us, so I don't particularly want to have to go to Turkey losing the game as well. Januzaj. Back to Damian. Inside to Ander Herrera. Back to Chris Smalling. Out to Damian. Januzaj. Calhanoglu. Over the top for Memphis. Heads it into the box. Headed away. Picked up by Herrera. It's Damian. Herrera. Calhanoglu. It's good football. This Daley Blind. Daley Blind with a brace. What a goal. Who would have thought Daley Blind would be scoring 2 goals for us today? Can we now come back and get a winner? We'll change this back down to attacking. I don't sound really good. I've given the ball away. It's Schweinsteiger, Daley Blind, Memphis Depay. Tackholder. Very, very well. Then Lazar Markovic, on loan from Liverpool. Ozan. Diego to Robin van Persie. Oh, Schweinsteiger, you got to do better than that. Daley Blind putting in a man of the match performance today. Absolutely. In from Diego. And it's headed away by Herrera for another corner. It's Erkin this time. It's into the box and collected by David De Gea. I'm going to make the final change of the match. Martial's struggling at the moment. It's 3 games and he's got average rating of 6.6 or lower, so I'm going to bring on Rashford. May look at starting him in the next game. Not impressed with Martial at all so far. And that's it, guys. Could argue that from 2-0 down we've done well to get a draw out of that, but I can't help but be disappointed. Okay guys, I've shortlisted a couple of players. I'm looking for a backup right back. I'm just a bit conscious we've only really got Matteo Darmian, and then behind that we've got Guillermo Varela, who's not good enough for the first team in my opinion, so we could do with a better backup. So the 2 players I'm looking at are Callum Chambers from Arsenal. His stats are pretty solid. He's only 20 years old. He's also homegrown, so that would be a big help for the future. Arsenal will be wanting between 11 and 20 million, and his wage demands aren't too bad, so he's someone I'm definitely considering. And the other one is Borja San Emeterio, who at 18 years old, his stats, although they don't look fantastic, he does grow extremely quickly. So I think he may be the one that we look at bringing in. So I'm going to make an initial offer here, see what they come back with. So he actually has a buyout clause of 3.4 million. So let's see if we can get them down a little bit. Going for 2 million, 2.5. Let's offer them 2.2, lock that in and see what they come back with. So 2.2 million and an arranged friendly, so I can't really argue with that. So I'll take that. We'll go in for San Emeterio and see what his wage demands are. Okay, so his initial initially asking for £10.25 thousand per week. Couple of add-ons with the bonuses and clauses, nothing too high, nothing to be worried about. Locked in as a hot prospect, so that's not too bad. I'll knock the wage demands down to 8 and see what he comes back with. So he wants it up to 19 after reaching 10 games. If I hope that's 30 games, because by the time he gets 30 first team games, it's going to be quite a while away. To 20, 15, let's lock that in. There we go. So we've got Borja San Materio coming in for £2.2 million. Very good player for the future. Nothing too special at the moment, but as I said earlier, he does grow very, very quickly. So I'm happy with that. Okay guys, here's the team lineup for today's game against Newcastle. I've made a few more changes. I've took out Dragovic and brought in Rojo to give him a game. I'm going to stick with Martial because I think he's going to come good. Rooney's now fit again, so he's on the bench. Hopefully we can bring him on and get him some match sharpness. Other than that, pretty consistent lineup with the last few games. Got David De Gea in goal, Damian at right back, Smalling and Rojo in the middle, Daley Blind at left back. Couldn't really drop him after scoring 2 goals from left back. Midfield we've got Schneiderlin and Ander Herrera. On the right, Adnan Januzaj. On the left, Jesse Lingard. And through the middle, Juan Mata and Anthony Martial. So let's get into the game. Okay, so I've just told everybody that I've got faith in them. Bring a bit of morale up. I'm also going to start the game attacking as well to try and get a bit more action at the start of the game. The last few games there's been maybe one shot on goal in the first 20 minutes. So hopefully we can hit the ground running in this one. It's Rojo, Martial, Schneiderlin into Juan Mata. The ball's cut out by Haidara into Shelby. Well, we've got one shot on goal in the first 8 minutes, up to 2, so it's a bit better. Still not many highlights, still not a single shot on target. Much to be improved on. But that's 4 shots in the first 25 minutes, so it's better. 63% possession. Newcastle haven't even had a touch of the ball yet. It's fairly comfortable at the moment. Goal kick from Tim Krul. Lascelles. Colaccini. Out wide to Sissoko. Inside to Ayoze Perez. Cut out by Chris Smalling. Very well defended. Back to De Gea. Upfield. Collected under Herrera. It's given away. Daryl Janmaat picks it up. Sissoko. Ayoze Perez. Picks out the run of Seydou Doumbia. And it's a good save from De Gea. And Blind clears it out. Bit of pressure here from Newcastle. Anita. Janmaat. Out to Sissoko. Back to Anita. John Joe Shelby. Gives it to Jose Perez. Seydou Doumbia. Jose Perez. Good save from De Gea again. Good football that from Newcastle actually. Just going to change this down to control. I'm a bit cautious. We may be leaving ourselves a bit open at the back. Allowing Newcastle in. It's 0-0 at half time. Fairly even game at the moment. We've got more of the ball and more shots on goal. So I'm going to tell them I'm far from pleased. Try and get them out of the blocks nice and quick in the second half. Let's see how it goes. It's cut out well by Smalling. He seems a rock at the back today. Damian into Herrera. Wide for Januzaj. Into Schneiderlin. Over the top for Martial to chase it. It's Anthony Martial. It's 1-0 Manchester United. Anthony Martial gets his first goal for the club. It's very good football that. Schneiderlin with a lovely ball over the top and Martial just did the defender for pace and finished it nicely. 1-0. Schneiderlin out to Januzaj. into Herrera. Spreads the ball to Jesse Lingard. Lingard spreads it out wide to Januzaj. Into Martial. Onto Mate. Lovely football. Jesse Lingard picks up the ball, gives it away. I'm going to make a change. I will bring on Çalhanoğlu for Juan Mate. And leave it at that for now. Rojo wins the header. Jesse Lingard. Under Herrera. Juan Mate. Jesse Lingard. Daley Blind. Gives the ball away. Could do with a second goal here, really. I don't like 1-0 leads. Newcastle with a corner. Werner and Anita. Headed away by Adnan Januzaj. Haidara. Jose Perez. Tackled by Çalhanoğlu. Picked up by Lingard. Back to De Gea. Loads of time on the ball. Clears it upfield. Headed away by Lascelles. Picked up by Çalhanoğlu. Schneiderlin. Over the top for Martial. Picked up well. Martial 2-0. This will do him the world of good for his confidence. Two very nice goals from two very nice balls over the top, actually, from Morgan Schneiderlin. So let's make a second change. Let's bring on Lucas Lima for Ander Herrera. And that'll do for now. I like to save one change till after the 80-minute mark because for two reasons, really. One, in case of any injuries, and two, just to waste a bit of time after the 80 minutes has gone. So I normally leave it till about 82, 83 minutes and then make that final change. I tend to try not to make many defensive changes at that point either, because when you've got defenders that have been on the field for the entire match, I don't particularly like bringing on a fresh defender when potentially you could be caught on the counter or you could be on the back foot. So I tend to leave it as attacking changes in the last 10-15 minutes. It's Çalhanoğlu with a corner, headed away, picked up by Januzaj. Inside for Schneiderlin, back out wide to Çalhanoğlu. He gets fouled by Henri Saivet. Çalhanoğlu to take the free kick. Into the box, headed away by Colaccini. Picked up by Januzaj. And now I'll make the last change. Okay, I'm going to bring on Wayne Rooney for Martial. Rooney probably won't get any match sharpness, but at least Martial will get his round of applause from the crowd. Januzaj with a header. Schneiderlin. Çalhanoğlu. Back to Schneiderlin. Spreads it out wide to Damian. Inside. Januzaj. Schneiderlin over the top for Jesse Lingard. 3-0. Lovely football here. I think that's 3 goals and 3 assists from Morgan Schneiderlin as well. Absolutely bossing it in the centre of that midfield today. It is, yeah. 3 assists from Schneiderlin. And Çalhanoğlu's picked up a bruised head. I hope that's not another injury. Takes the free kick. Lucas Lima. Marcus Rojo. Çalhanoğlu gives the ball away. This is probably just going to be the final whistle highlight, I hope. It's Wijnaldum. It's tackled by Damian. Damian's also been very solid. I'm not a massive fan of his. I think he's a very defensive fullback. But it seems to have been very solid for us so far. So I'm very happy with that result. Very nice 3-0 win. 3 wins from 3 games in the Premier League and a draw in the Champions League. And that's where we'll leave it for this episode. So thanks for dropping the video a watch. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time.